Alright, we're back. Hey there, man, Ludwig, how you doing? Good boy. Hey. Now, well, obviously this was recorded after the last video, but what you guys don't see is like the time frame. So this was recorded, I want to say, 3 days after the last one. So, I'm going to keep shiny hunting, because I want to make up for the Bisharp I killed. I do not see myself going, because I'm already too committed to the fighting crew fight. I'm already too committed to that. So, oh shit! What the fuck? Well, I feel like I was trying to say something. Oh yeah. I don't want to move on to anything too major, if that makes sense. Not until I accomplish the small things I want to accomplish, beat the fighting crew, and then I can move on to all the other shit in the storyline. I caught a shiny fungus a couple of videos ago, which is nice, I will admit. But you guys still gotta understand, compared to a shiny Bisharp that I accidentally killed, that still hurts my soul. So I guess the next couple of videos are just mostly gonna be me trying to find the shiny Bisharp or Pawniard, but I remember the last time I went shiny hunting, which was when I was trying to find a shiny Skiddo and whatnot. It ended up just being very boring. So I'm gonna try to keep this as entertaining as possible. There's no such thing as bad content. You just gotta find a way to make it interesting. And if that includes walking up to a Diglett and calling it a dildo, then so be it. I still don't know why the fuck I did that. I don't. Oh shit. Is that a shiny? Oh my! It actually is. A part of me thinks I should have saved and quit, but like at the same time, how was I supposed to be prepared for this? You don't just prepare yourself for something like this, you know? You don't. You don't just. Who just prepares themselves for this? It says not very effective, but we'll see about that. I'll use it once more. That's it. Once more, that's it. Please don't kill. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. That is perfect. Oh my fucking god. I just caught a roughly the full, shiny roughly the full odds. Oh my fucking god. That is so... You guys remember how much of a hard time I had finding a shiny Rufflet when I was actually trying to use the shiny hunting method. I literally just... I am speechless. I mean, the Foomies was one thing, but like... That is the third shiny I caught in this game, and the fourth one I encountered overall. I am just at a loss for words as to how to, you know, like, I don't know how to mentally process anything that just happened. I don't. I mean, yeah, I was looking for a shiny, but like, I literally just exited the area just to reset the spawns. And I come back. I come back and it's... For the record, if your Pokemon's just like roaming around like I said before, it won't kill a shiny if it knows it's shiny. It's just, I just don't... I'm trying not to raise a psychopath. And I know some of you guys, especially some of you who played the older games, are probably saying like, well, geez, they made finding a shiny Pokemon so much easier nowadays. Look, I can't vouch for that. Maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong, but regardless, this is still a very exciting feeling. And I don't think anyone should try to like take that feeling of excitement away from someone just by like saying it became easier. Like, I found a shiny, and regardless of whether it became easier to find a shiny or not, I am still happy about it. So just, I don't know, just, I guess the lesson is just don't be a dick about it. Let someone be happy about something. Even if they don't find a shiny, they're just happy they found like a Rattata or something. Just let them be happy about it. I know if I just wait around here long enough, I'm going to find a shiny Bisharp or a Pawniard eventually. I would prefer a Pawniard just so I, have that on file, but like, worst comes to shove, I'll just try to breed for a shiny Pawniard just so I would at least have that in the Pokédex. You know what I mean? Is any of what I'm saying making sense? Yes? No? Probably not. That's entirely fair. I don't know why. I just had a feeling that Rufflet just looked brown compared to the other Rufflets I've seen. And my great grandpappy always told me growing up that if you see a brown Rufflet, that's always a reason to check on it. Very specific advice in retrospect, but it did come in handy. I'm pretty sure. I don't think a shiny Pokemon. Can a shiny Pokemon appear in like a horde? Can it? I don't think it can. I like to think it could happen. Weirdly enough, though, because again, I'm still counting the Bisharp that count. I'm just like, in terms of shiny encounters, 3 of the 4 were all around the same spot. I don't know why. I just find that a little odd. Like, are shinies known to be common in this area of the map? Or is that just dumb fucking luck that I found 3 shinies in the same area? I'm genuinely asking at this point because I'm honestly curious. I am genuinely curious. I'm not gonna look it up in the middle of recording though. That just seems like a waste. That's just a waste of time for no reason. I could just figure that out on my own time later and get back to you guys on that next time. It's just crazy though. That Slacking is still standing there. And my boy is not moving anytime soon. For the record, yes, I know like Pokemon like Rufflet and Bisharp can have like multiple abilities. Well, not really multiple, it's just like 2, but like, here's the thing. As long as they're shiny and I have it on record, I don't give a shit. If I really want to like eventually make a whole nother team and put like a shiny Bisharp or whatnot on my team and it doesn't have the ability I want, that's fine. I can worry about that issue later. But for now, that doesn't matter. for now, I just want to redeem myself. I want to find a shiny Bisharp so I can have that on record. Worst comes to shove, I could just wait for like a Pond or a Bisharp outbreak. I won't hold any shame in that because at the end of the day, I can still say that I found the Bisharp at full odds. That I can still say, regardless of if I find one in an outbreak or not. Does that make sense? But I'm telling you, the fact that I've already found 3 shinies, just in this part of the map alone, gives me confidence that I will find a shiny Bisharp again. I don't know when it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen eventually. But yeah, that ruffle is just a big deal though. A shiny Foongus I can evolve into an Amoonguss is great, but like having a shiny Braviary, like that's a shiny that I also feel like has some competitiveness to it. That is dope as shit. I think a lot of shinies are cool though. Except for, again, the only shinies I really kind of become iffy about is the shinies that like feel like they haven't changed much from the original. And again, not to bring this up again, but Garchomp is a good example of that. I'm sorry. Garchomp, cool Pokemon, terrible shiny. It barely changes from the original. And if I end up finding a Garchomp and it just turns out to be a shiny, then I mean, I'll still be hyped because it's rare, but like at the same time, I have every right to feel underwhelmed by that. Because when you want a shiny Pokemon, you expect it to be different. You know? Not to mention the Ruffles and Foongas are also pre-evolutionists, which just makes it so much better because I like finding pre-evolution shinies because it ensures that like if I want to complete the dex, I can just evolve them, then I'll have a shiny Braviary, a shiny Amoonguss, and all that on profile. I don't think any of those guys are shiny. I don't even know what a shiny Passimian looks like. They all just look like lemurs. That's also why I don't really. It's not that I don't like trying to find a shiny through like a horde or whatever, but it's like. It just becomes difficult because you have to single out that specific Pokemon without disturbing the others. Yeet. Go away. That's still, it's just a good feeling. I'm still in shock. Obviously, if you want to set out shiny hunting, don't do what I'm doing. You should obviously save your game beforehand, but like, I legitimately just thought that was a normal bravery. I just wanted to check anyway, having very low expectations. I did not think that was actually going to be a shiny. But yeah, if you encounter a shiny, turn autosave off, save your game. That way, if you accidentally kill it, you can just go back and try to capture again. As long as, like, save it, and as long as the Pokemon is still in your view, you should be able to see it the next time you open your game back up. But again, turning off autosave is important because if you kill it and your autosave is turned on, it's going to save it and you have no chance of getting it back. Nah, still a normal. And I've learned, like, since that incident, like, it happens, unfortunately. Some people accidentally kill shiny, some people accidentally run away from them. It happens. It's a devastating fuck up, but it does happen. All you can do is keep doing what I do and what I'm doing. Just keep trying. And eventually another shiny will present itself. That's why I'm glad I found that fungus, because I lost to the fighting crew for a third time and accidentally killed a shiny, so I took that fungus as a sign. I was like, you know what? I just gotta keep trying. I just gotta keep playing the game, having a good time, keep making stupid fucking decisions. Maybe that last one isn't the best bit of advice, but I mean, I never said I was a life coach. Never claimed that I was. Later. I like Grafai. Believe me, if I didn't have a Regirock for my team, I would have a Grafai for my normal type. The only thing I don't like is I don't like the fact that a rat evolves into a lemur. From an evolutionary standpoint, that just seems all kinds of fucked up in my opinion. But again, this is the same game where a random sucker fish can evolve into Squidward. So evolution is just fucking weird. No. Go away. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, you duck heathen. Nope. That reminds me, I do want to... Autosave is turned off, right? Yep, okay, I still have it turned off. Excellent. That is what I like to see. The fact that I found a shiny roughly, like, close to the beginning of the video makes me think that things are only going up from here. Nope. And maybe once we find the shiny Bisharp or whatever, we could try to work on evolving it. That's because I think it'd be interesting. I mean, we gotta complete the dex eventually anyways. So... Oh no. I'm trying to learn from the day what's the next situation. Don't try to call it anything dirty. I've already used the dildo joke once already. I'm not using it again. Going back down here. That almost could have glitched me out of existence. Almost. That was fucking weird. Yeah, the game is running so smoothly. Nothing weird is happening at all. When you guys happen to be shiny? Oh, no, they're just murderous. I will leave you alone then. I do not wish to be murdered. Murder is bad. Are you a shiny? Nope. Nope. But yeah, finding a shiny Rufflet when I was on the Snowy Mountain was so difficult because I could not see what was going on. Not to mention it's so tricky because Rufflets are not like Skittle, they're aggressive. They will chase after you if they see you in their presence. Now we end up finding a shiny Hawlucha. That would be dope. I think shiny Hawlucha is one of the coolest shinies I've ever seen. I think Hawlucha in general is just really cool. No, none of you guys are shiny. Go away. You have no value to me. I will not fight. I was thinking of something, but I refrained myself that time. Not gonna say what I was thinking. You guys will never know. Go go. Part of me wants to stand on my go-go to have like a family reunion with them, but he'll probably just end up killing them all. Understandable though. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this too. Like I said, I scrapped the one video because it was boring. I really wanted to scrap the one video where I was fighting Harry for an hour and kept losing, but I didn't want to just scrap that out entirely because, I mean, like, I didn't want an hour to go to waste just for me to scrap it all together. Like if I just did that for every single time I fought or like lost to a certain trainer, then I wouldn't really be getting anywhere. I wouldn't really be getting anywhere with that way. That's just my opinion. Still no sign of a shiny Bisharp, not yet. After a little bit, I could just resort to the picnic method since that also resets Pokemon spawns. Mm-mm. Yeah, maybe like after like a couple more attempts, I might just use the picnic method since that will probably be easier. I don't want, like I said, I'm not afraid to resort to finding an outbreak. I just don't want to have to do that unless if I absolutely just end up saying fuck it. A last resort, if you will. At least that would make finding a shiny Ponyard easier though, because I have not really seen any wild Ponyards around this area. Only in hordes. That's how I feel too, Go-Go, and I am too questioning my very existence. I can't tell that Go-Go was trying to kill me or not. And I will never know. Nope, you ain't a shiny. Still no sign of anything. Oh, no. I would prefer not to get chased down by a bunch of knives. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Daytime is approaching, I see. I don't think the time of day really matters when it comes to shiny hunting. At least not from what I've heard. Yeah. No. No. Not. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking. Now I might resort to the picnic method, which in case some of you guys have forgot, setting a picnic and then kind of have that recess to spawn the Pokemon around you. That's why people do that for shiny hunting, especially during a mass outbreak. It helps quite a bit. I just think it's funny that, like, I mean, I probably could have found a shiny Ruffle and Tauros and all this other Pokemon if I was more patient, but, like, I'm surprised that I did, like, I searched Pokemon in, like, 4 mass outbreaks, and I only found 1 shiny through the mass outbreak out of all the ones I did. The rest of the ones were full odds, and that's still mind-boggling to me. I don't know. It's crazy to me. It is honestly crazy to me. Oh no. All these little minions are trying to kill me. I don't like this. Me don't likey. Picnic time it is. At least it's easier to spot a shiny during the daytime, I'll give it that. See, I thought that was a shiny, but it was just the way the light was reflected. Picnic time again. You shiny? I'll take that as a no. If I find a shiny, if I find a shiny Bisharp, I'm not gonna make the same thing. I have all save turned off. First second I see it, I'm gonna save. And if I accidentally kill it, first instinct, quit out of it, and then get back in. I wouldn't necessarily say like that was my main downfall. The last time I got too, I guess I was too overconfident. That makes sense because I wasn't sure if catching it in the yellow would have been enough. So I thought if I can get down a little bit more, but I probably just should have just used like Ice Spin or something, or a move that would have been like really ineffective. Because unfortunately, Wing Attack just did more damage than I would have presumed. I don't know why. I did not think that thing was gonna crawl like that, but yet again, it's a fucking spider, so that makes so much sense. I don't know why I didn't think that's what his running animation was. That should have been something that should have been easily presumable. I don't even know if I'm using the word presumable right. I could be using it totally fucking wrong. I don't know what half the fucking words mean. Who knows what I'm saying half the time? You know any? You guys know what the fuck I'm saying? I fucking don't. Are you a shiny? Sorry I asked. That one Amoonguss has consistently stayed in that same spot. And it has not despawned at all. I'll see one yet. Huh. Nope. Picnic time. You can probably argue with that the picnic method is kind of cheap too, but whatever. I hold no shame. I also want to make this clear. I'm not saying the Skittle I found was underwhelming compared to the shinies I found. Obviously, I gotta say that part for that, but like I'm just saying, like finding a shiny at full odds compared to finding a shiny through like a method feels so much more satisfying. But that being said, even though I used the method, I was still surprised that it worked. And considering that Go-Go is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and it has one of the coolest shinies, like I was still really happy. And that was like my third ever shiny encounter, so like of course I'm happy about that. I didn't think I could ever find a single shiny. Ever. All of a sudden I find one in Ultra Moon. Fast forward a couple years, I find a shiny Ponyta and Brilliant Diamond, then cut forward to this. I've already encountered 4 shinies and caught 3 of them. Like, that's fucking crazy. That is crazy. Picnic time. Speaking of slacking, I'm surprised that's the one normal type Pokemon that Larry didn't have. You know, yet again, like I severely underestimated that fight. I mean, yeah, I was under level, sure, but like, even some of the people that who fought Larry when they were at the right level, like, a lot of people were saying that Larry was surprisingly one of the most toughest gym leaders in the whole game. I don't blame him honestly for thinking that. Are you a shiny? Sorry I asked. Here's what I'm thinking. One more picnic reset and look around. And then we'll call it that. Because personally, I can only do this for so long and not get bored out of my mind. one more look around and then I'll call it a day. And next video we'll probably be doing the same shit. Not to mention I feel like this is more relaxing than some of my other videos where I'm not like rage quitting. It's just more chill. I know some people think like I'm an aggressive gamer, and like I am. I can be angry a lot, but like I like doing stuff like this too, where I can just explore a little bit and just relax. Well, treasure hunt ends for us here, I suppose. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you all next time. Peace out. Take care.